Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Yesenia. So today I'm going to be showing you guys what are my favorite brushes. You guys been asking me to do this video for you guys, so here it is. If you guys want to see my favorite makeup brushes, just keep on watching. Okay, so I have a lot of makeup brushes just because I am a freelance makeup artist, but I can't show you all my brushes that I have. If not, this video will be super long. So basically, I just gather around the brushes that I use the most, the brushes that I use in my makeup kit that mainly I always use, just because, like I said, I have so many brushes that honestly I don't even use them, but I think I'm addicted to buying makeup brushes because every time that I see a new brush that I don't have, I need to go buy it. But today I'll just put my eye makeup brushes that I love and my face makeup brushes. They are a lot of brushes. I think they're more than 25 brushes. I'm not sure, around there. But you guys don't have to buy all these brushes, but you guys been asking me to show you guys what are my favorite brushes, so I'm just gonna show you guys the ones that I love and why I love them. So just before I show you guys my brushes, I do want to mention I use a lot of Morphe brushes. Now, I obviously don't get sponsored by them. I wish I did, but I don't. And the brushes that I have used from Morphe, they have never broken on me. They have never shed on me. And I wouldn't show you something that I don't really love and I haven't been using it for that long, because I don't want you guys to spend money on something that is not gonna work. All the brushes I'm gonna show you guys, they're pretty old. If they look kind of new, it's because I bought them again, because that's how much I love those brushes. So every brush that I'm gonna use, that I'm gonna show you guys, honestly, in my opinion, they're great. I just know that these brushes are gonna work. So I'm gonna start, I think, with face brushes, just because those are like the least brushes I have. And these are not gonna be in any category. I'm just gonna grab one and just show you guys. So I'm gonna start with the foundation brush, and the one that I always use is a kabuki brush, and this one is kind of new to me. I have used one from Morphe that looks almost similar like this. I got this set from Beauty Creations, from this brand, and I really love that set. Like, it's the pink with rose gold set. So if you guys want to get a set, I would recommend this one. Most of the brushes that I come in that set are really good. So like I said, I really like this one for foundation because I just feels like it really gives you such a flawless foundation. It really packs the foundation on your face, but it doesn't look cakey at all. And that's what I like about this one, because if I don't use my beauty blender for my foundation, then I'll use this kabuki brush. And this one doesn't have a number because it came on a brush kit. So I'm just gonna try to link it for you guys below. Most of the brushes, I'm going to put the name on the side. I'm going to put the name somewhere here, the ones that have numbers, so you guys don't get confused. I'm just going to do a close-up so you guys could see how it looks. And I know some of my brushes are going to be dirty just because I did use them today or the previous day. So I'm sorry about that, but as you guys can see, I do use the brushes. The next brush that I'm going to show you guys is also a pink. I don't know how you say this, but it's pink. And I think it's also rose gold. So this brush, I use it for many things. So this one is from Luxy Lush, and this is a 504 large angle brush. So I love angle brushes. The reason why I love this one is because it's so soft. I just love how soft it is. And this one I use it either to contour, or I use it also for blush. So I like to use it for both of those things. Sometimes I even use it for like pressing powder under my eyes, but I mainly use it for contour or for blush. I feel like it just gives you such a flawless look, and it's really soft. So the next brush I'm going to show you guys is also from Beauty Creations. The reason why I love this brush, and this is kind of new to me because I barely started using it, but I feel like it just works really perfect for that. So I lately been contouring a lot with cream, and I feel like this one just really contours really flawless your cream contour. It just gives you such a natural finish, which I really love, because again, these are really soft brushes, and I think that's why I really love this little mini kit from Beauty Creations. Now the next brush, this one is a more expensive brushes. So I do have inexpensive and really expensive brushes. This one, I forgot how much this one was. This one is from It Cosmetics, and this one, it just says airbrush powder. And this one you could buy it in Ulta. That's where I got it. It actually says It's Cosmetics for Ulta. What I like about this one, if you guys see the top, like how it looks, it just reminds me like a little bunny, like the little tail of a bunny. It just looks like that, and it feels so fluffy. Like honestly, it does feel like it's like a bunny, like, you know, like a rabbit's tail. Like it's just like, I don't know, it's just so cute. I really love this brush because it's so cute and it really works really good, and it's like so soft. Honestly, I could just be like, you know, even if it doesn't have no product, I just love it so much. This one, I use it also for many purpose. I use it either for powder, which I feel like it gives you such a natural finish. Like if you don't really want to pack powder on your face, this will work really good for that. I also sometimes I use it for bronzer just because it is kind of pointy from the top. So sometimes when I just want to bronze my face, I don't really want to contour, then I just bronze with this one. And sometimes I also use it for blush, but mainly for powder, just because, like I said, it's really soft, it feels really good on your face, and it just gives you such a natural look when you apply powder with this brush. Now the next brush is like a common brush that I'm pretty sure everyone, most of us have, and any brand, and it's the fan brush. This one is really common, everyone uses for the highlight. I really love this one. This one's from Morphe, and this is the M601. Another brush that I like for highlight is this one right here. Sometimes I go back and forth. I have 3 highlight brushes that I love. This is the second one. This one is also from Morphe, and this is the M438. The reason why I like this one is when I want a more intense highlight, because it will really pack it and it will be really intense. Like this one will actually grab a lot of highlight. If you like that kind of intense highlight look, then I will recommend this one. I also like to use this one to bake under my eyes because it's pointy from the tip, so it really gets in there like under your eyes, and I really love this one to also bake because sometimes I don't like using my beauty blender and I would use a brush, so I would use this one for that. Now since I'm already talking about highlight brushes, I might as well just show you the next one. So this one is also from Morphe, and this one is the M510. This one is almost as you guys can see, it kind of looks like the black one, but this one is more loose, it's less hair. This one's more intense. So this one I just like because it's like more, like I said, more loose, less intense, doesn't have that much hair. That makes it just grab really good in here and just pack it. Like if you don't want it to put too much right away, this would just be perfect to just start little by little and just start packing more highlight. So I like this one when I don't want like something really extreme, but it still looks really beautiful. That's when I use this one. Now the next brush that I like, and I also use this one for cream contour. Actually, this one was my favorite for cream contour before I started using the other one that I showed you guys before. This one I still use it a lot, especially on my clients. I actually have like 3 or 4 of them just because, you know, I need to have enough for my clients. And this is the Morphe M436. I also like to use this one for creams. So when I get a client, I don't touch them with my hands. Everything I use is my brushes. So I like to use this one to apply the moisturizer, primers, anything that has to do with cream. I think like this one is really good also for that. Now the next brush, I love this one, and I've been using this one for not that long either, but I've been really loving it. And this one is also for contour. I feel like it just gives you like a really good contour if you really want like that, you know, sinking contour. You don't want like a bronze, you just really want like that sharp contour. I love this one for that. And this one is also from Morphe, and it's the M523. So I have another face brush that this one you can buy separate. It comes on something, but this is like, oh my god, this is my favorite brush ever to contour. Like it's my ride or die brush. Like I can't live without this brush. Honestly, if I was to lose it, I will have to buy the item again to have this brush. And it's this one right here, and I can't find nothing like this that is an actual brush, you know, that it has the handle and everything. I just can't. This one, it comes on the Hoola bronzer from Benefit, but I just feel like just the way it is just perfect, especially for the kind of face that I have. I have an oval face and it's kind of small, it's not that big. So I feel like some brushes, like for example like something like this, is too big for my face, that it would just cover my whole cheek. So I wouldn't be able to contour with that. So I like using something like this. I feel like this just gives me like such a good contour. Honestly, like today I contour with this brush and it just, to me, it looks really nice. But like again, you have to buy the Hoola bronzer to be able to get this brush. Okay, so those are all my face brushes. Now we're gonna get to the eye brushes. So for the eye brushes, like I said, I have a lot, so I'm probably not gonna go too much in detail because then this video is gonna be super long. So this one I did separate it in categories just because it has so many brushes that I use for my eyes. The first brush I'm gonna show you for my eyes, it's not basically for my eyes, it's for my eyebrows. And it's the one from Morphe. This is the Morphe E29. I love this one because it has a spoolie at the end and it's an angle brush. And this one I feel like just gives me that really natural eyebrow when I just want to use powder and I don't want to use like a dip brow or anything or a pencil. I just want powder, natural eyebrow. This one works perfect for that. Now the next brush I'm going to show you guys, I use this for two things. I use it also for my eyebrows, mainly when I want to do like the dip brow eyebrow like how I did today, or I use it for my eyeliner, for my wing eyeliner when I use gel. And this brush is another ride or die brush for me. This is like my holy grail brush that I keep on buying over and over. I have so many of them and I lose them all the time because it is so tiny and it's so easy to lose, especially when you go do makeup. When you go with clients, sometimes for some reason these get lost. I'm not saying anything, but they get lost because they're so good. And this one's from MAC. As you guys gonna see, like it doesn't even have the label anymore because that's how beat up it is, that's how old it is. But I have backups because I love it so much. And this is the MAC 208. It's just so perfect for a wing eyeliner. Honestly, if you guys have issues with your wing eyeliner when you're using gel, try this brush. It will make it so much easier because it's so thin. It's so easy to work that it would just glide really good and it would just give you that sharp wing eyeliner. So now this brush is I mainly use it for my highlight in the inner corner, and yeah, I think that's sometimes I use it for under my eyes when I want to smoke my waterline, but I mainly use this brush for my inner corner highlight. I feel like it just gets really good on your inner corner highlight. It just gives you such a really nice highlight. I know I said that so many times, but I just love this brush for that. It's just a small little detail brush. And this one is from Morphe and it's the E36. The next brush I have is also from Morphe. This one is the B26. This was kind of new to me, but I have fallen in love with this since I got it from the first day. This one is just such a perfect detail brush to cut the crease. I feel like this will give you such a beautiful cut crease, especially for all of you guys that are beginners with cut crease and you struggle. This one would just give you that really nice cut crease line. Trust me, I freaking love it. Also sometimes I use it to smoke the waterline, but I mainly use this brush for a cut crease. Now this other brush I'm going to show you guys is one of my favorite, also favorite, I can't even say so many times, favorite brush, because it just gives me that really beautiful eyebrow. Meaning if I want to clean my eyebrow and I just want it to look really defined, this brush is my baby for that. Like I have so many of these ones too. I have like 4 or 5 of them because I love it so much. I just want to have a brush. I just basically have one of these everywhere in my house. I have one here, I have one in my bedroom, I have a couple in my kit. I just have them everywhere because it's just so good. And this one is the Morphe M421. Now obviously if you have face brushes, if you have eye brushes, you also need one that is for concealer brush, or if you want to apply your eye primer and you have like a little paw and you don't want to use your finger, then you're gonna have a little brush like this that I really like for that. I like to use this one either to apply sometimes concealer under my eyes, like I said, or sometimes on my clients because I don't touch their face, then I'll use this to apply the eye primer on their eyes. And it just, I think, is so perfect because of the size. It's not so big, it's not so small. This one actually I think is considered a lip brush from Morphe, but I don't use it for lips because I feel like it's too big for that. And this one doesn't have a number, but I'll find it for you guys and I'll link it down below. Now the next three brushes I'm going to show you guys is basically to put eyeshadow, but mainly on your lid. So this is just to pack eyeshadow on your lid, not on your crease. I have a couple, I have a lot for the crease. This one is from MAC. It's also beat up. It's been with me for a long time. I doesn't even have the numbers faded. I think it's 239. I believe it is 239, but I just feel like this one is really good to pack, especially the eyeshadow here. When those eyeshadows are hard to pack, this one will really grab and would just look really nice. The next one that I have is also for the eyeshadow, and I feel like this one I use it for many purposes. Sometimes I use this one to cut my crease, meaning that I use sometimes eye primer to cut my crease, and I feel like this one works really good for that. Or I use this one to apply pigment on my eyes because sometimes I just want to add pigments, and this one it just grabs really good, and I just like how flat it is. I feel like it just packs eyeshadow also really good. I really love this eye brush. I feel like if from the eye brushes I'm showing you guys for your lid, if you guys could only buy one, you guys should get this one because you guys could use this for every type of eyeshadow, pigment, cut a crease, anything. And this is the MAC 242. Okay, now to my blending brushes. I am obsessed with blending brushes. I buy blending brushes all the time. I think those are the ones that I buy the most than the other kind of brushes because I don't know, I just feel like you could never have enough blending brushes. It's so weird because yes, most of the blending brushes will do the same thing, they blend, but for some reason I'll be like, oh no, because this one has this, or this one is a little bit bigger, or this one is a little bit dense, it's more pointy, it would just blend differently, which maybe it doesn't, but in my mind it's like, you know, you just think like that. So I'm just gonna start with one from MAC, and this one I really like it, and it's actually not meant to be a blending brush, but I use it for blending because it's soft. So this is the MAC 286, and I just love this one. You guys could actually use this one to apply concealer under your eyes. I think that's what, if you go to a MAC store, they'll tell you that's what it is for. But I like it to use it to blend my eyeshadows because, like I said, it's so soft, and I feel like it just gives you such a really flawless blending, and it's so easy to blend with this. Another blending brush that is also new to me, but I have fallen in love also with it, and I've been saying that with a lot of brushes, but you know, brushes are my favorite thing ever to have because they help you to do all your makeup, so I can't help it. I fall in love with all of them. But this one is also from Morphe, and this one is a G17, and I love this one because I tend to not like fluffy brushes to blend. I don't know why. I feel like I don't have the space on my eyes because I have big eyes and I don't really have space when it comes to my crease. So I usually use smaller blending brushes, but for some reason this one I've been loving a lot because it's so soft, and I usually use this one when I really want like to blend an eyeshadow all over my crease and my lid. I just think it just looks really nice. You don't have to work too much to blend. Like honestly, you just go a little bit with this one and you're... Now the next brush I'm going to show you guys, this one. Oh my god, I love it. I have so many of these brushes because I don't know why I buy so many. Like I just feel like if I lose one, I have a lot of them, you know, a lot of backups. This one is my MAC 217 brush. This one is really close to my corazon, my heart, because it was one of my first makeup brushes I ever got, ever. It's It's just so meaningful to me. When I barely started doing makeup when I was young, a teenager, and I couldn't afford MAC, but somehow I don't know who gave me money, and I think I bought 2 brushes, and this one was one of them. And I think that's why I love it so much, because it just reminds me of my first years of makeup, exploring makeup, with brushes, and it's just been here for so long. I mean, obviously this one is not the one that I barely got the first time, but I keep on buying them because they're so good. And it's the MAC 217 brush. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard about this one for a long time. Everyone talks about it because it's so good. It's just really good to get right on your crease, to pack eyeshadow on your lid, like if you really want to get in the outer corner of your eye, do the big B, the small B. Like, it just works on many purposes, and I think that's why I love it so much. This one's really good. Like, if from any brushes that I'm telling you guys, if you just could buy only one blending brush, buy this one. This one is really good. Another brush that I've been using a lot the past since last year, because I think it just came out last year because it's kind of new. It's also from MAC, and this one is the MAC 221 brush. I feel like this one is so perfect for my kind of eye. It's a blending brush, but it's so small that it really gets right on my crease. Like I said, I don't have a lot of space on my crease, so I feel like this is just perfect for my eye. If you guys have the same issue with like me, that you guys don't have a lot of space on your crease, I would really recommend this one. And this is the, I think I already mentioned it, the MAC 221. And I also like this one to apply color on the outer corner of my eye. It's just really good for that. Okay, the next one is also from Morphe, and it's the Morphe M330. And this one, what I like about this one is that it's good as a blending brush, but I also like that it's pointy, that it's tapered from the top. So if I ever wanted to just apply color on my crease, because like I said, I don't have the space, so this one is also really good for that. This one's just really good at blending. It just really gets on your crease, because it, like I said, it's tapered, so it gets on your crease, and the outside around it is just blending everything around. So I feel like this is also a really good blending brush for that. The next one, it kind of looks like the black one, or well, not really. I mean, in a way, it's not that taper. This one is a little bit more round than taper, but I really like also this one for blending. The only thing that I don't like about this one's also from Morphe, is the M513. I don't know, I try to clean it, and I have really good products to clean my brushes, because I have to. I mean, I have to make sure that my brushes are really good clean, especially if I'm using it on clients. And on the tip, I don't know if it's gonna show my camera, but on the tip, it still leaves like black little, like, I don't know, like little dots, not dots, but like it just looks like little black like spots. And I don't know why, because I usually never use this for black eyeshadow, but I have cleaned it so many times. Right now it is a little bit dirty, but even when I clean it, like deep clean it, like wash it and everything, it always leaves that. And I don't know if that's normal, if that's actually bad. So if you guys know about that, let me know in the comments below, because if that's bad, then I'm just gonna throw these away. I don't want these to affect my clients. I don't know if you guys could see the black, what I'm talking about. And let me know if you guys think that's normal or it's not, because I can't get rid of that. And it's only on this brush. Okay, we're on the last brush. I know this video is so long, but yes, wanted to know my favorite brushes. Those are my favorite brushes. Honestly, I use them constantly. The blending brushes, yeah, I go back and forth, but I just needed to show you guys all my favorite brushes. So the last one is, I really like this one, especially for black eyeshadow. One, because it's black, and two, because it's just really small. It's a little bit tapered, so it just really gets out here in the outer corner, because that's usually when you apply black. And it just really blends really good, and it's the Morphe M507. Okay guys, so that's it. Those are all my favorite brushes that I constantly use. Some of them, like I said, I keep on buying them because they're just so good to me. And mainly all of the brushes that I show you guys, I use on my clients, I use them myself. So I honestly could say 100%. They're really good, they work really good, and I really recommend them. You guys don't have to buy all of them, but you guys wanted to see which are my favorite brushes. I hope this video was really helpful for you guys. If you guys find this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you guys wanted me to show you more things that I have on my kit, or I don't know, other things that you guys want me to do, like my favorite highlighters, my favorite foundations, I don't know, let me know in the comments below and I'll do that for you guys. Thank you so much for requesting videos, because that helps me to show you guys what you guys want to see. And I think that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, my loves.